Hey there.
Hey.
Hey, Molly, how are you?
Yeah, good. What's up, Bob? What's going on over there?
One second. Hold on. I got to turn channel 2
Good.
on.
Hold on one second, guys. We're just technically getting our stuff. We're making the transfer from television to this. And I'll just let you know, guys, I'm hearing myself in my ear, so I'm just going to turn the volume down for a minute. When I'm done chatting, Molly, I'll turn you back up. So basically, we're here on Massachusetts Avenue Northeast, just around the corner from the Hart Senate Office Building, which is where the hearing is being held here. So you see traffic here, some folks here. You just missed it. I think if you were watching us on TV, you saw that there was a line of about maybe 50, 80 people outside, and they've all just gone inside because Union Pub here on Capitol Hill just opened at 9:30. So everybody who was out here is now inside. They've been stocking up the bar. They've been getting everything ready. Frankly, hey, how are you? You guys going in to watch?
We're not.
You're not? Oh, they're just walking by. Okay. Can we talk to you real quick? Fox 5? All right. Well, some people want to talk and some don't, guys. And the thing is this, because there is a lot of media interest in the group watching of the hearing, they've asked that all cameras stay outside. That's why we're no longer inside. We were inside earlier, but once they opened their doors at 9:30, they said we really want all the cameras outside to give their customers a little chance to settle in and watch and what have you. So that's where everything stands right now. And so we're out here and going to just talk to people as they come and go. I will tell you they're doing a special here at Union Pub that every time President Trump tweets during the hearing, a free round of drinks for the House. So that's a pretty interesting offer here. And that's where it stands. So there's a gentleman sitting out here on the, are you media? You are. Okay. So he's media. Media's out here on the patio and out on the street going inside. And here are some folks right now. Are you about to head in?
Yeah.
How are you? I see you're an O's fan.
I am indeed.
But
Hi.
and this is kind of a sports bar, but
is.
no sporting today. It's more newsing.
It's kind of sporting, borderline, right? You would say.
I love your nasty woman T-shirt.
Yeah.
Very cool. I've seen those before. Tell me why you could watch it on your phone, you could watch it at home. Why be here?
I don't know. Just one of the fun things about DC is how passionate people get about these kind of things. So it'll be a fun environment just to sit down with some friends, watch the hearing, see what Comey has to say, and have a drink.
Have you heard about the special that they're offering?
I have indeed. It's one of the reasons we came, for sure.
That's pretty cool. And how about yourself? Have any hopes for the hearing? Anything you want to learn, want to see happen, or what have you?
Yeah, definitely hoping to get to the bottom of things. I feel like Washington has been pretty convoluted, but if we can get some answers, that's good. And some drink specials along the way always helps. So.
Where would you normally be today at this hour?
Working. So, but Washington's probably drinking at their desks anyway. So.
It's captured our fancy, absolutely. Thank you guys very much. Have fun. And you see, as they're heading in, this again is the Union Pub here, Northeast DC, Massachusetts Avenue, about as close to the Hart Senate Office Building as you can get. And here's someone else. Are you heading in, ma'am? How are you? Good morning.
Good. How are you?
All right, thanks. You're right here. It just opened at 9:30, so good timing.
Yes.
Why? Again, I've been asking people. You could be home. You could watch it on your phone at work. Why here with other people?
Because, it's like a historic moment. For the first time, you have an FBI director that was fired, and so of course I want to listen and be around like other Washingtonians, see what they think as well. And also, it's a great deal. They're giving out like free shots, like free rounds every time the Donald is going to tweet, and he's going to tweet. So
and most people, or not most people, but there are a lot of people who don't like it when he tweets, but today might be an exception, right?
Right. This is great. You get free drinks, you get good food. Of course, I want him to tweet as much as he can.
Tweet away, Mr.
Tweet
President.
away, yes, please do.
Where do you stand on things?
So in terms of what's going on?
Yeah, what do you believe? Do you believe the president? Do you believe, the reports that come out that say he's tried to influence the investigation into alleged Russian ties with his campaign and his transition team?
Yeah, I think it's they definitely have said that there's no sign of collusion or anything like that, but at the end of the day, it's you can't help but question why fire the FBI director? What about the DNC staffer? What about just what's going on in terms of the corruption that's going on in the government? And I just don't. I definitely am staying in tune to it because it's very serious when you have someone that's meddling in the election, and then you also have Reality Winner coming out and leaking a document saying that, well, Florida, we know that Russia has definitely meddled in some systems in Florida, and that's very serious. And so I think that I don't know. I mean, it's just very.
It's a lot out there.
It's a lot out there. It's
a lot to take in.
Exactly. And so I don't want to. I'm a patriot. I'm loyal to my government, loyal to my country. Like I even though I don't agree with Trump and his policies, but he is the president of the United States, so I do respect him in that sense. However, it's very sketchy. You can't help but question a lot of things that he's doing, and you can't. The Russian influence is definitely there. It's definitely there.
What's your name?
I'm Tony Israel.
Tony Israel.
Yeah, hopefully you'll see me in the Virginia Senate one day.
Oh, really? All right.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
A politician yourself.
Yeah.
Way to go. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Have fun in there. And so you guys, look, a lot of people are showing up, walking in here. This is pretty wild that Union Pub opening at 9:30 in the morning and going to be serving drinks here soon. And you see, look, they're bringing in a lot of food. They're reinforcements. What are those, potato puffs? And so, Molly, they got a lot of food coming. We watched them. We were live on TV at 9, and they were stocking the refrigerator behind the bar with Budweiser.
Yeah.
And every time the President of the United States tweets about the hearing, free drinks for the House.
That's what we're hearing. That's great. And Bob, can you tell me a little more about the line that was outside? Just how long it was? How many people do you estimate approximately went in?
I would say, Molly, there were about 50 to 80 people here. You had some people on the steps, and then it went all the way down, almost to where the UPS truck is down there. So all along the patio here, I would say 50 to 80 people were here.
Yeah.
But that number pales in comparison to the hundreds of people who we saw at 8 o'clock this morning over at the Hart Senate Office Building, where on the second floor this hearing is getting underway shortly. And there were people, probably 300 to 500 people, lining down the hallway there on the second floor of the Hart Building, right outside the hearing room, down the hallway, around the corner. And the Hart Senate Office Building is adjacent to the Dirksen Senate Office Building, and the line continued down the second floor into Dirksen. So there were a lot of people there hoping to get into the hearing who are not going to get in. We, at 7 o'clock in the morning, had been with some people who said they had gotten online outside the Hart Senate Office Building at 12:30 in the morning. They say Capitol Police did not let them sleep. They could sit down, but if they closed their eyes, they were jostled by the police. The doors opened at 7:30, so they've been out there for 7 hours. By the time they got inside, all these Capitol Hill staffers and interns had already gotten in, were already online. By the time they got in, they said they were told they were around 300th in line, and with only roughly 40 or so seats for the general public in the hearing room, there was just no way they were going to get in. So they've been here since a little after midnight. They went home. So there are a ton of people hoping to actually sit in and watch the hearing, and maybe up to 100 people already here now at just one of a number of restaurants and bars and pubs that are opening early. The Union Pub here on Massachusetts Avenue, opening early so that folks can watch this hearing in a communal gathering with some booze.
That's great. Thanks, Bob. This was you grabbed some great people outside of that pub. And I want to say to the viewers, we also just showed you that video from earlier from Bob's 7 o'clock hit there outside Hart Senate building. You saw that long line of people that were waiting just past midnight, Bob, you just said. That's a long time. And they couldn't, I think the rule was they couldn't fall asleep. Was that right?
Yeah, well, what they said is that I guess there are rules against vagrancy or whatever. So they were allowed to sit down, but if they closed their eyes to catch a couple of winks, they said the police told them, hey, you can't sleep out here. So they would nudge them and say, if you want to sleep, you're going to have to leave. So they basically had to stay awake. They could sit down, but they had to stay awake all night long, hoping to be and they thought they were first in line. That was the kicker. They were like so excited. They were summer interns in D.C. from Utah, and they thought, hey, we're going to be the first in line, and they got inside and found out there were 300 or so people ahead of them. And so they left disappointed. We actually interviewed them at the end of our 8 a.m. live shot, having interviewed them at 7 a.m., and their faces were long at 8. they'd been pretty enthusiastic at 7. And again, you see people are heading in, still going into the pub here to join each other, checking out the specials. And you know what? Actually, come here. Let's walk up here. While we mention it, this is what's greeting them here on the board. Hashtag treats for tweets. Trump tweets about and during the Comey hearing, next round on us till the hearing ends, or 4 p.m., whichever comes first.
Wow, that's great. That is.
And there are more people heading in.
That might be the best bar that we've seen because they're doing this free drink special. I think that's probably one of the more fun ones that we're seeing around the city. So thanks for this, Bob.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you bet, guys. Hey, you have a quick sec for me, Molly?
Yeah,
hey,
no, totally.
What do you make of this deal?
I haven't even seen it, sorry.
Yeah, if the president tweets, you know how he likes to tweet?
Yep,
if he
absolutely.
tweets about the
Well,
hearing, free drink.
I don't even drink, but that's okay.
All right.
I'm sure my friends will enjoy it.
An extra cup of coffee. Have a good time. All right, Molly, we'll send it back into you.
All right, thank you.